Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are going to be doing another market analysis on the Sword and Shield era. And of course, a lot of things have been moving in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield has just been booming, and it's been a really wild ride, I would say, for at least the last month with what's been going on. But before we continue, I just wanted to remind you guys, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Those who do, I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, let's get right to it. So in this video, I wanted to start off with a specific product that was brought up to me in my comments, and of course, it's a very popular product. It is the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection, also known as the Charizard UPC. Market price right now is $356. Of course, this is an amazing box. I had one, it had a tear, I ripped it. I'm kind of unhappy that I ripped my own. This is an amazing box to be holding. You know what it has inside, sorry. You know, you've got Evolve, and you've got Fusion, you've got all these Sword and Shield packs, you've got these three amazing promos. You got the Sleeping Charizard, you got the Charizard with the Mewtwo in it that links to the Crown Zenith Mewtwo, and you had the Charizard that looks like Godzilla. They're calling the Godzilla Charizard sometimes, but this box is an amazing box. It's going to do really well long term. In the last 3 months, specifically in the last almost like 2 months, this box has been skyrocketing. It's just a great product to have. You cannot be upset with this product. Eventually, we will get to that $400 price point. If it keeps going the way it's going, people are buying, and that's what it takes. People buy, and it's just going to keep getting the price up. The listings keep getting higher and higher, and people are still buying them. They believe in this product, and they should. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. This is going to be a really good long-term hold. It'll eventually even hit that $500 price point. I will not be surprised if it happens this year, especially with the way that Sword and Shield is going. It is a great product to have. I was trying to find some sales on eBay, because I always reference back to eBay, and you can find some sales, right? This one looks like a sale, but of course, delivery is almost $40, which is insane. Of course, you don't need a $40 delivery, but they like to try to tack it on to kind of hide part of their price. Of course, this box is similar in size, and it's half the delivery, so you could kind of take that into account. Same here, $330, but less than half the delivery of that other box. So yeah, always take that into consideration and just look out for the best buys. I was trying to find some, and one of the things also that you realize in Sword and Shield is that you aren't finding many deals at this very moment. If I'm being honest, a lot of the deals were being had just a month ago, 4 weeks ago, and I'll even show you that. I'll show you why. And specifically with a video I had put out about a month ago. So there aren't that many great deals out there. You can find something like $335 here with delivery. It is under market, but it's only like $10 on the market. You're still paying tax, just like you would in TCG Player. So it all adds up, but still an amazing product. We're gonna move on now to Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith has finally found stagnation. It's finally stabilizing. It's actually heading downward slightly right now. We don't know what's going to happen. We never know. I don't like to predict as to what's going to happen. I'm going with what the data is, and we're seeing that the prices are getting just a bit more affordable, and this would be something to watch, right? Just like other sets, at times they hit their all-time highs, as it did here, and it takes there's a little bit of a correction, and it may take off again. And Crown Zenith, of course, it's one of those beloved Sword and Shield sets. It's an amazing set. It's stacked from top to bottom. Like you open 3 packs and you can hit something amazing, right? So that's just a reality of it. People love Crown Zenith. I love Crown Zenith. Yeah, this could be something that you could potentially buy. You know, these prices really aren't getting that much more affordable, but when you can find something that's just better than what it was a week ago or 2, then maybe you can take advantage of something like that. Crown Zenith is one of those that right now are kind of giving you an opportunity to buy. This is a great set once again, and so that's where we're at right now with Crown Zenith. It's really looking like an entry point for some other investors that don't feel like they have enough or don't have any. So if I'd like to be looking for Crown Zenith, I think right now would be the time. Next, Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest was one of those sets that I did point out in one of my videos that it was getting ready to take off, and it did exactly that. So of course the trajectory has been heading upward for some time now, but it was stagnating here for a little while, for about a month. This is the 3-month chart. This is about a month span right here. But in the last month, it has increased 10% in the last month. And that video that I put out, which I will put the thumbnail somewhere on there, and I was talking about smart investors are buying these boxes. It was exactly 4 weeks ago, and there were specific boxes that were in there: Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, Astro Radiance, and Chilling Reign. Astro Radiance was probably the one that was falling behind the most. But a month ago, when I was pointing out that these boxes were ready to take off, that was really the time to buy. Literally 4 weeks ago was that time, especially for a box like Silver Tempest. There's no way that you can't think that, or that you could think, Silver Tempest wasn't going to do good long term. That Lugia is amazing. All it takes is that one card. All it literally takes is that one card. It's just something for somebody to chase, and that is an amazing card. That Lugia is amazing. So of course you might feel like you've missed out, but in reality, nothing in Sword and Shield, there's nothing in Sword and Shield really giving you an opportunity to buy at a more affordable price. If you can find something on eBay or Facebook at a much better price, maybe you can make a deal with somebody or trade, I would take advantage of that. Silver Tempest, like I said, just like every other set, they're not really gonna, either they're gonna stagnate, maybe they're gonna stagnate, they'll stabilize a little bit, or correct, or a correction, however you want to call it. But they're not gonna get any cheaper, guys. These are the prices. It's either you buy now or you literally just don't buy. It's not gonna get any better. You buy now, or you just watch it rise on its own, and you're left out, and that's okay. You know, that really is okay. But if you are gonna buy, you just can't keep waiting. That's Silver Tempest. I was looking for better deals again on eBay, and on eBay you actually find some prices going over market, like this one here at $450. I'm not gonna lie though, these minty boxes, of course, they sell for a much, they have like a premium on it. Like that looks perfect, like except for this little corner here, maybe the edges, the sides, the plastic on it, the wrapping looks perfect. So there's this one though, and it sold for $375. You can, this is like a steal right here, you know. But sometimes you have a minty box and it sells for a lot more, and I get it. Everybody wants a minty box. They want to hit minty box for the long term. People like buying minty boxes off of other sellers in the long term as well. That'll be a thing to deal with in the future. $415 here. Let's see, this was a best accepted offer. That box looks okay though. $390 on bids alone. That alone reached to market price or above. It's just not getting any cheaper, guys. People are accepting that price for Silver Tempest, and it's not getting any cheaper, and that's where we're headed right now. Boxes aren't getting cheaper. I really feel like it's either you buy now or you just watch it rise, which is okay. You know, you can still go in on Scarlet and Violet, and those boxes are much more affordable, and they're going to do the same thing these boxes are doing in the future. Long term, they're going to do the same thing. Lost Origin, another box I was talking about literally a month ago, and I know that this chart shows a lot happening here, but a month ago I was pointing these boxes out. $492 a month ago, guys. $492. We're up to that market price at $676 market. Of course, everything is selling way above market. That market price is, of course, an average. It's just going to keep climbing. These sales, these listings are not getting any cheaper. Lost Origin is one that's just actually like getting away. $750, $725, $727, $730. The last listings, the last sold listings in the last few days are all above $700. We had one at $800, guys. $800. Yeah, this is a $700 to $750 box. If you can find it anywhere below that, it'd be a buy. It'd be a great buy. You got to really just take advantage when you can. Lost Origin on eBay. So I was once again looking for deals, and they're not easy to find anymore. They're no longer easy to find. $700 here, $675. That's a decent buy right there, but it's not like crazy. It's not like $50 off. It's a few dollars, $25 off. $761 on bids. This was an auction. $700 just one bid alone there. Yeah, it's not getting any cheaper. It's getting even more expensive. Like, you blink and you miss it. It's just going up so quickly. So quickly, it's insane. Now, there is a booster box that I feel like is giving everyone an entry point. And if people get, if they don't FOMO, if they stay patient, you'll get an even better entry point, and that's Astral Radiance. This is the only box that is literally heading downward, and it's been heading downward for the last 3 months. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a box heading down. There's nothing wrong with people allowing that box to head down and have an even better entry point. But of course, we're getting to that point where people are saying, hey, that box looks like it's right at that price point where I feel like I want to buy it, and you're getting more sales here. There aren't many though. It's 3, 2, 3 on some days. It's not much. It's not much, but it's something that can help the box actually stabilize. It may stay around this price if people keep buying at this price point. Sellers will start changing their prices. They will no longer start making them any cheaper, and that's just where it'll stay. But if people stay patient, you can have a even greater entry point for Astral Radiance, and it's a great box. This is not a bad box. This box will do well just like every other box. It will have the same thing that every other chart has. Silver Tempest, if you zoom out, this little dip right here, and the way that it came up, it looks like a U. That U-shaped chart that all of these boxes have, it's gonna have it. Brilliant Stars is gonna have, Astral Radiance is gonna have that same thing. You'll zoom out from this set eventually, and this will just be a dip, and it'll just be rising up. It'll be another U-shaped chart. It's just what it is. It will be there at some point, but I just feel like this box, either it's at that price point where people are feeling comfortable or if people stay patient enough, it'll just get even more affordable. The listings are still below market. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see if people FOMO, if they feel like they don't want to miss out. It's the most affordable mid-tier box, and the mid-tier boxes consist of Brilliant, Astral, and Silver Tempest, and that's a great mid-tier combo right there. It's a great mid-tier sets. Like, they're amazing. But to have an affordable box that's one of those three, any of them, it's just a great buy. And I think some people are going to FOMO at some point. Brilliant Stars, once again, one of those boxes that I said 1 month ago, 4 weeks ago, was a great time to buy. I was pointing out how, the listings, everything was just showing that this box was just ready to take off. There was nothing getting cheaper. It wasn't affordable anywhere else. There were no cheaper listings, and now it's just skyrocketed. In the last month, it's taken off. Look at this. The market price is $450. $450, guys, and it looks like that's where the market is headed with this. This is going upwards above $450 with that other listing right there. There aren't many affordable listings. $500. Yeah, it'll soon be at $500 the way the listings are going. If people keep buying us on TCG Player, if they keep buying on TCG Player, we all know every other platform seems to follow a TCG Player, and it'll be a $500 box before you know it. So a month ago was really like the best time to buy any of these boxes. Any of them aside from Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike has been taken off for some time now. Brilliant Stars on eBay. I did see this sold listing for today. Yesterday, at $410. That right there was a great buy. That was a great box to buy at $410. The next one here at $450 yesterday as well. $450. What else we got here? Yeah, $450. That $410 one was the only amazing buy. It's probably the best buy I found out of all the sets. Yeah, a month ago was it. A month ago was definitely the time. Sometimes you just got to take advantage of an opportunity when it comes. Fusion Strike, lowest listed $900, market price $863. Most recently sold $897. This is basically a $900 box. There's no questions there. It's a $900 box. When you look at the actual listings, the actual boxes, they're all $900. There's nothing below. These other ones are makeshift boxes. Insane. Fusion Strike, a great set. It's going to be a great box to hold on long term. Fusion Strike half box sold for whatever the best accepted offer was. I didn't even look that one up because it was just one. They're so rare. There's really no point for me to look that up. $620. I always feel a little sketchy when I see a box listed and it's not like a real picture. It looks like it's a digital picture. But then I come to the realization that on TCG Player, you never get to see the boxes you buy there anyways. So you'll buy something on TCG Player and you really get what you get. So that kind of settled my mind for whoever bought this box at $620. That just means that was a steal. It was a steal. Amazing buy. You're probably never going to see that price again. $950 right here. Even though it came with the acrylic case, the acrylic case is $30. So you basically paid $920 for this box. Once again, this box is incredibly minty. It looks beautiful. I was actually looking at this box and I was zooming in just like this, and like the edges look perfect. It's an amazing box. Very minty box. It's a very pretty looking box. I would have also taken advantage of that if I could. We have all these other boxes here selling either at $900 or just below $931. That was bids auction. Great box as well. This one was in really good condition. Yeah, Future Strike is just going to the moon. Like, it's really taking off. It's insane. Insane. Now for the big boys, for the big investor bros out there, Evolving Skies. Lowest listed on TCG Player, $2,500. Most recently sold at $2,430. And if we look, there actually have been $2,500 sales. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 within the last few weeks. It's a very expensive box. Of course, probably the best box ever made. It's like, it's debated, but it seems like people are leaning towards that feeling when they look at this box. It's a crazy box, like, to just have. $2,400 on eBay. That's really the spot that I've seen the most. $2,700 is the one that I really wanted to point out. A box sold for $2,700 on eBay. That is insane. That is such a big jump from the market price we're seeing everywhere else. That's crazy. I don't know why. It says fresh case. It doesn't make it any better. You can pull a booster box out of a case and it can actually come out mangled. The case itself doesn't promise you anything. Chilling Reign was one of those boxes that I was talking about taking off a month ago, and you see this U-shape here that I'm talking about, this U-shaped chart. When it comes to Astro Radiance, it'll eventually look like this. It might be the last mid-tier box to do it, but it will do it eventually. If we look at what Chilling Reign has done in the last month, it was, once again, that video was put out exactly 4 weeks ago. It was at $409. This box is now just below $500. Most recently sold was $550, guys. $550. Lowest listed right now is $600. Yeah, Chilling Reign taking off. I mean, we called it. A few of us called it. I called it. Another YouTuber named PokeChuck called it. It was just like, there were signs that were just telling that it was going to happen. Great box, great set. It's a beautiful box. I love that blue on the box. Just to like have it on your shelf. It's an amazing box. $530. There goes that beautiful blue I was talking about. $500 here. $500 here again. Yeah, it's a $500 box. TCG Player will be at $600 at some point, but $500 is not bad for this box. This one will also do really well in the long term. Moving on, Battle Styles. Battle Styles is a box that has been really slept on, I think, being that it has some really nice alt arts. That Sleeping Tyranitar looks amazing. That Empoleon, in my opinion, one of my all-time favorites, looks amazing. That's a amazing card. The Urshifus, even though Urshifu is not that much of a popular Pokemon, there's some really nice Urshifu alt arts in Battle Styles, and eventually this box was going to have some kind of movement. Now, of course, there have been things said that there's a lot out there on the market. On TCG Player, though, there aren't that many. There's only 90 boxes on here. But finally, at $200 somewhere, people decided to buy this box. They were just looking for other opportunities, and they found Battle Styles, and now it's at its all-time high of $217. Sorry, $217. Most recently sold at $225, above market. So people are buying the box. They're finally starting to buy Battle Styles. I really, for a while, I couldn't understand why they weren't buying it at all. It didn't have to be the best box, but I thought it was worth buying. Sleeping Tyranitar is a really good card. The Empoleon is also a really nice card. I thought this set was worth buying, in my opinion, honestly. Now, the other set that's here that I didn't think was worth buying was Vivid Voltage, and it's actually at a higher market price than Battle Styles. It has no alt arts. It just has that huge Pikachu, and it doesn't even look great. So I don't understand. Same amount of boxes listed. This is another box that was one of the last on Pokemon Center website, and there's a lot out there on the market, and for some reason, it's been selling more than, or at least for a higher price than Battle Styles. I don't know why. Some of these things that happen in the market, you just don't know why they happen, but they do. You have no control over them, and this is one of them. Why Battle Styles is more expensive than sorry, why Vivid Voltage is more expensive than Battle Styles? I will never know. I will never know at all. There's nothing good in this box, in my opinion. It does look nice as a sealed product. It's purple. I like it. I like that. But aside from that, when it comes to the set, Battle Styles overtakes this one, in my opinion. Last but not least is Celebrations. Celebrations finally hitting that tipping point where it finally stabilizes at that $256 to $60 range. Yeah, it's reached a point where it should relax, right? This set's not that great. It's got that Umbreon in there. You have the Greninja promo at best. The Rayquaza is decent. But yeah, I think this set's been getting pumped enough. Honestly, it might take off a little more the closer we get to Celebrations, but for right now, I think that we are at a decent point where it can definitely stabilize and just stay at this price point for a few months, at least in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys found value here and just enjoyed the content. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace.